Hello YouTube, Glenn Anderson here. It's 11 o'clock at night PM on Sunday the 20th of November 2022, and I'm about to begin my fast now and try and go as long as I can without eating. So I've just had my last meal, which was jacket potatoes with cheese and chicken. So now I'm not going to eat any food now for as long as I can. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how long I can go. Okay, so as you can see, I've just weighed myself with no clothes, and I am 147.6 kilograms, which is 325 pounds, or 23 stone 3. Okay, so it's midnight now, and I haven't eaten for an hour now. Still feeling a bit full from the last meal. So I'm going to start looking to go to bed soon, and yeah, I'll see how I feel in the morning. Okay, so it's Monday the 21st of November, 11 a.m. So I haven't eaten now for 12 hours. Got a good night's sleep, got 8 hours sleep, and yeah, like I say, yesterday I had a big meal and all that. So at the moment I'm feeling all right, really. It does feel kind of strange to wake up and not eat. Some people can just wake up, have a coffee or something, and go straight out the door to work. I'm the sort of person, as soon as I wake up in the morning, I've got to eat. Because I do my strongman and all that, I normally eat 4 to 5 times a day. So straight away, as soon as I wake up, I make sure I get that first meal in. Lately, last week, my average calories was 4,700 per day. And the reason for that is because normally I have about 4,000 calories, but because I was peaking for the competition and also doing the heavy lifts that I did recently, like the 650-pound deadlift, I was slowly increasing my calories in the weeks running up to the comp and them lifts and all that. I always increase my calories a little bit when I'm peaking for a lift or peaking for a competition or something. So now I'm starting this fast, and then when it's over, I'm just going to drop my calories and go back, so that I'm trying to like losing a little bit of weight every week, just trying to drop a little bit of weight. So yeah, like I say, it feels kind of strange to wake up and not eat, but yeah, I'll see how I'll get on as the day goes on, and see if I can keep this up. Okay, so it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon now, so I haven't eaten for 14 hours now, and I've got to admit I'm starting to feel a bit peckish. Actually, I do want to eat, but I'm not. I'm going to fight this. Got my trusty bottle of water here though. This is the only thing that I'm letting myself have, really. I might have a cup of tea, but if I do, it's got to be black, no milk, no sugar, because even that's calories. So I'm going to be really strict with this. So yeah, I might make a cuppa, but it's going to have to be black with no sugar, which I don't like. I love to have milk and a little bit of sugar in my tea, but can't do it. So okay, so it's 5 p.m. now. 18 hours without food, 3/4 of a day. So probably 11 o'clock tonight, if I'm still awake, I might weigh myself again and then just see how much weight I've dropped in 24 hours. So I've got to admit, this is getting difficult now. But I'm going to stick with it. I say my previous record was 39 hours, which I did back in June. So I want to at least try and beat that. Okay, so it's 11 p.m. now, and I haven't eaten anything for 24 hours, so I've done a full day now. I've got to admit, this is really hard now. I am hungry, I really do want to eat, but 39 hours is my best, and I want to at least exceed that, so just got to stay on target. Stay on target. Okay, now it's weighing time, so I'm going to see if I've dropped any weight in the last 24 hours. I'm going to weigh myself again without clothes, so that way it's a fair and accurate test. Yeah, so wow, I can't believe it. I'm actually shocked. Nearly £7 lost in 24 hours. So I've gone from 147.6 kilos to 144.6. 3 kilos lost in 24 hours. Just over £6.5. Amazing. So now I'm 22 stone 10. So if I can hold out till this time tomorrow night. It'll be interesting to see how much more weight I've dropped between now and then. Okay, so it's midnight now, so no food now for 25 hours. I'm going to shoot off to bed soon. I'm going to try and get some sleep. This is the easiest part now, because when I wake up tomorrow I would have jumped somewhere into the 30-hour part, so yeah, probably going to feel like I've got a hole in my stomach in the morning. I don't know how I'm going to feel in the morning, but I'm not giving up just yet. Okay, so it's 9:30 in the morning now, so no food now for 34.5 hours. So I've managed to get a good night's sleep, and yeah, to be honest, I actually don't feel too bad at the moment actually, but I'll probably end up feeling a lot worse later. But yeah, we'll see how we get on, see if I can get any further. I'm just 5 hours away now from beating my best, so I think I'm definitely on course to do that, but as to whether I can do another day, I don't know. 36 hours now, 1.5 days. Starting to feel a little bit hungry now, but I'm coping so far. So just another 3.5, 4 hours to go before I beat my best. But I'm going to still see if I can go much further than that. Okay, so it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon now. No food now for 41 hours. So I've beaten my previous best of 39 hours. So well done me. So I've just come back from the shops actually. Because on Friday night, me and my girlfriend went shopping and we bought just enough food to last us over the weekend, because we was both going to start our fast on Sunday, and I don't really want to have any food in the fridge because I just don't want to be tempted, because if there's food in there I'm probably going to eat it. So we've tried to keep the fridge quite empty. So my girlfriend got into, I think she had something to eat last night about 8 or 9 or something. So, because I started Sunday at 11 o'clock, I think she started about 10:30, so she started about half hour before me. So I think she broke her fast after about 21, 22 hours, something like that. So yeah, she did really well. So yeah, well done to her. So quite proud of her, you know. I'm on 41 hours now myself, and I've got to say it's one of the hardest things I've ever done. I'm really struggling. I can actually feel my belly grumbling now, actually. So, but I want to go a little bit further. I want to see if I can get to at least 11 o'clock tonight, because at least then I can say that I've done 2 days or 48 hours. I mean, I could try and sleep it off and then wake up tomorrow morning, try and squeeze out some more time, because that'll bring me up to like 56 hours or something like that. But to be honest, I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep tomorrow. So I'm feeling really hungry. I really badly want to eat now. And when I went to bed last night, although I had a good night's sleep, I did struggle to get to sleep at first because of my belly. I was really hungry last night and it was hard to get to sleep, but once I was asleep I was alright. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the same thing again tonight. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. So like I said, I've beaten my record now, so I'm going to try and at least get to 11 o'clock tonight, and I might have something to eat before bed, but I don't think I'm going to last another day, to be honest. I'm really struggling there. So yeah, 41 hours. This is actually the longest that I've ever gone without food in my whole life. I'm 41 years old and I've gone without food now 41 hours, so that's a record for me. You know, I'm a big eater, I always have been, you know, I like my food, so this is really tough. I know there's a lot of, it's probably 41 hours probably doesn't seem like a lot to some people, but for me it's a really big deal. I know there's a lot of people out there that can easily go 3 to 5 days without eating, sometimes even a week or more. You know, but for me, like I say, this is a record, and it has been a struggle. So yeah, I'm going to see if I can go a bit longer, see if I can get up to 48 hours, and then when I do this fast again in a few months, maybe yeah, I'll see if I can stretch to 2.5, 3 days. Okay, so it's 5 PM now, so no food now for 42 hours. So I've had some people actually ask me, hey Glenn, you know, why are you doing this? You know, what are you trying to do? You know, you're trying to kill yourself or something? Why have you not been eating? Why the fast? Okay, so the reason is basically twofold. First of all, just to drop a bit of weight really. 325 pounds is a lot of weight, especially since I'm only 6 foot and all that. And the second reason is basically, yeah, just to have a cleanse, really, just to drop the crap, just to feel better about myself, really. I've got swollen ankles as well, a bit of a bad back and dodgy knee, so yeah, just trying to drop a bit of weight, just trying to do a bit of a cleanse, really, and yeah, just tired of feeling like crap, really. So back in June I did a fast. I had a procedure at the hospital, so I had to have a fast for that anyway. But that's not what actually made me have the fast. What actually made me decide to start fasting is the MST Systems, actually, which was created by a gentleman called strongman. I do strongman, and I pay £25 and I do the MST app, which Shane created, and I follow him on YouTube. I followed him on YouTube for a couple of years now. He's a very good strongman coach. He's very knowledgeable, really knows his stuff, and I watched all of his videos. Some of them I've actually watched multiple times, actually, and there's a couple of videos, or 3 videos, there's a few videos where he actually talks about fasting and the benefits of fasting and how it can really help you, especially if you're an overweight strongman like what I am. You know, I'm usually hovering around 145 plus kilos. You know, I'm not an 80 or 90 kilo strongman. I'm a large open weight strongman. I'm 6 feet tall and I'm 145, 147 kilos. And he says that, you know, if you fast for certain periods of time, like I say, that can really help you, like, drop weight, you know, and basically just, yeah, reset your body and cleanse a bit. So that's what I'm doing now. So for you guys out there that like strongman and all that, you know, I really recommend this. I did it back in June for the very first time. Okay, I only managed 39 hours, but it really did help a lot. I did drop a bit of weight. My back pain that I had, when I could walk long distances without getting back pain, and yeah, I just felt better about myself. So I'm doing it again this time, because like I've got swollen ankles and I'm feeling a bit crappy. Shane recommends doing a fast basically every quarter or so, but it's been 5 months since I did the last one. But when it comes to fasting, especially if you're doing strongman or whatever, you need to be very clever about how you do it. Obviously, you don't want to be doing fasting while you're in the middle of a peaking cycle. I've just finished a peak, so I was peaking for my competition, which I did a few weeks ago. So I was upping the food, pushing the food. I was up to like 4,700 calories, which is a lot for me. I was putting on a bit of weight and all that and stuff, so I was really pushing the food, really peaking for the comp. Because I'm natural, I wasn't pushing any PEDs or nothing, because I don't take anything like that. So just pushing the food, really getting my sleep in and everything, trying to get my recovery as best as I can. And also I did a 650-pound deadlift and all, but all that is over with now. I've peaked for the competition, I've done the competition, I've got a 650 deadlift, I did some other stuff as well, basically, but the hard work has been done, the comp's been done, it's all over with now. So this is basically my reset phase. So I'm taking a week off training at the moment. I'm going to start training again, but for the rest of 2022, I'm just going to do a restoration phase. So just going to work on ironing out all my niggles and all that, and try and fix stuff that's wrong with me. I've got swollen ankles, I've got a bit of a dodgy wrist, a bit of a dodgy elbow there. My back isn't great, my knees are a bit dodgy, so I'm just going to try and work on basically just resetting myself. I'm going to stay away from the heavy weights for a while now, do a restoration phase. I'm fasting now. I'm probably going to end that today, to be honest, and just finish on 48 hours or whatever. Like I say, back in June I did 39 hours, so I've already beaten that, so I can basically stop now. But I'm going to see if I can make it to tonight. We'll see how we go. And yeah, just like I say, just going to do a light restoration phase for the rest of the year, and then I'm going to start again training properly in January, although that will just be an accumulation phase and just building my weights back up, building my volume back up, and just trying to get back to where I was before I do another peak, which will probably be around March or April, something like that. So yeah, basically the reason for the fast is basically, yeah, just to reset myself a bit, drop a bit of weight, feel better, move better, and just generally get rid of some crap. So thank you, Shane, for telling me that. You know, you are a genius, you know, and you know, it really has helped. And like I say, even if you don't do strongman, I recommend doing it every once in a while. Yeah, just to cleanse the system and just to feel better about yourself. Okay, so it's 7:10 now. I haven't eaten for 44 hours and 10 minutes. I've just weighed myself. I'm 142.4 kilos. So I'm 22 stone 6. So in less than 2 days I've lost 11 pounds. I've lost nearly a stone in weight. Through not eating. However, I have had enough now. I'm going to stop the fast now. So I'm going to have something to eat. It's just cooking out there now. I did want to go to 48 hours, but instead of that, I'm being a pussy. You know, I'm really hungry. I want to have something to eat. The missus having something to eat now, so I've given in. I've given up, but still, I've still beat my previous record, 44 hours and 10 minutes. New previous record for me. So yeah, when I fast again, I'll try and look at beating that. 3 to 5 days is a bit too much for me at the moment, but I will gradually try to build up for it. But yeah, I feel better already. You know, I dropped a bit of weight now, so yeah, it was all a success really. I beat my previous, so yeah, time to eat now. I'm not going to eat all of it, but yeah, so that's it now. I'm going to cut my food down for the rest of the year while I do my restoration, all that, and then I'll start training again properly in January and maybe just gradually increase, but still try and keep an eye on my weight. So anyway, that's the video, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the content. Please don't forget to like. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you next time.